Alright, what's going on, guys? So now we're going to do some ES6 and ES5 in JavaScript. I'm going to be looking over it. So in the last video we were doing let and const and arrow functions, and we were learning about ECMAScript. So in this one we're going to be doing some more functions and objects with the ES6 syntax. So now we're going to do destructuring. Okay, so we're going to have a constant object equal to, I'll be explaining it as we go along once we type it out. I'd recommend that you type out the code just so you can get used to using it and working in your code editor. So now we can do comma, player, experience, and we can do 100, we can do wizard, level, is false. Right, and then we can do const of player, that's equal to object.player, and then we can do const experience, which is equal to object.experience. So we're assigning these to values of the object by using dot notation, and we're assigning to constant variables. So let wizard level equal to object.wizard level. Alright, so now you'll see if we try and reassign a value to the object, so we're going to reload. We're going to enter this on the console, and since it's a const object, watch what happens. If we try and reassign a value to it, it says uncaught type error, assignment to constant variable. You can't reassign a constant variable, but if we do this, const player experience undefined, then if we do player, see we get Bobby, because it's accessing the value in player in object. So we can assign values from the contents of an object or the contents of a variable in a constant, but we just can't reassign the actual value of the variable itself. Alright, so we'll do some more examples. So now with destructuring, we can do const, and this will save you a lot of time when you're coding. It makes things a lot neater. Have experience, all in the curly braces, object, so we don't have to do dot experience dot player. You can have let, and then curly braces, wizard level equal to object. So now we'll enter this on the console, or let. Okay, we'll just reload that real quick. Alright, so this will do the same thing. Let's see. So let const player experience, and if we call player Bobby, we call experience, we get 100. You can see those are the values that were assigned to the properties in the object. Very good. So now let's go on, move on to some more examples. Alright, so now we're going to have square brackets for our properties in the object. So we're going to have object properties for the title, and then we'll have const name equal to Jon Snow. We'll have a const object, which is equal to curly braces, square brackets name, hello, and 1 plus 2, we can do hi. We can enter those on the console. Uncaught object, or I need to reload const, and then if we call object.name, we get undefined. So now you'll see why we did that was if we do object, you can see from const name equal to Jon Snow, we had square brackets name. So now we have Jon Snow, which is the property, is equal to hello, and then we had 1 plus 2, which is 3, equal to hi, and now we have 3 hi. So you can see we assigned those values, those properties. We just inserted the name into the property, and that's how we do that with square brackets. Right, so now let's do some shorthand, a new spread operator that we can use, just a lot cleaner. So we'll do the example first and show you why this comes in useful. So we can have an object with object or const a equal to Simon, const b equal to true, const c equal to square brackets, and then we can have a const object which is equal to square brackets a, b, c. Separate those. Right, nice. So this saves us from having to just do A, B, C with like a semicolon separating them, so we don't have to do that. We can just write A, B, C. And we can go template strings. Template strings, const greeting equal to hello plus name plus you seem to be doing well. So we can add in the name. If we did const name equal to Jim, so now what we can actually do is use template strings, which we'll show you in a second. So if we had const age equal to 34, const pet equal to horse, and we can use a const greeting best variable, and then we'll have inside this, we'll do backticks for template strings, and then we can insert variables inside by using dollar signs and brackets. Now we can insert the name variable into useem, and we can insert the age using curly braces a, and then we can insert pet by doing dollar sign pet. Very good. So there we go. Now if we carry on, and we can do expressions in this as well, so we can do age minus 10, if you can see this on the right side. So now if we were to enter this on the console, uncaught syntax name as ours, I'll need to reload the page. Const undefined. So if we call on greeting, see hello Jim, I forgot the spacing, and if we do greeting thing best, greeting best, see hello Jim, you see 24, so it subtracts 10 from the age, and horse, which is our pet. So we can insert variables in between template strings, which is really handy, and you'll be using that a lot in React. And you can also assign default values in a function. So we can have function greet, have the parentheses name equal to Jim, so the default name will be Jim, age will equal to 30, we'll have default pet, which will be kitten. Alright, and we can do curly braces now for our code block. We can do return backstrings hello dollar sign name, you seem to be dollar sign age minus 10, what and day. And if you run this, if we reload, we can do function greet, and if we call greet and don't pass it any values, get hello Jim, you seem to be 20, what a day. But if we call greet and we do pass it values, if we do for name, we have John, and if we do 20 for the age, at that, you'll see, hello John, you seem to be 10, what a day. So if we don't pass in values, we can use default values, which will just give a filler, so just in case the user doesn't pass in any values. Alright, so next is symbol, which is fairly weird. Symbol, so we're going to do let sim1, we can remove, or we can move down. So let sim1 equal to symbol. We can do let sim2 equal to symbol. We'll have foo inside this. Foo. Now we can do let sim3 equal to symbol foo. Now you'll see what happens with symbols. So if we do sim2 equal to sim3, if you look here, you'd think that you'd get true because they're the same value. You'll actually get false because symbol creates a unique value, so we'll enter that now. We'll do sim1 get symbol function, sim2, sim3 symbol. Now if we call sim2 equal to sim1, we get false. That's because symbol creates a unique value. Now we'll do arrow functions. Arrow functions. So you can have function add a b, return a, oops, got the code, or the code block, curly braces, return a plus b. This is the same as in ES6, we can do arrow functions, which would be const add equal to a b, return, oops, we don't really need the curly braces, we can all do it in one line. And we can also do it like this, const add equals to a. If you're just returning one parameter, you can have a multiplied by 2 and have it all on the one line. Nice. There you go. Now you can call the function with add 10 and 20. We'll see what happens. So if we enter const add 10 and 20, and we get 30, just because 10 and 20 is 30. So that's all for ES6, guys. I thank you very much for watching. In the next video, we'll be doing some more advanced JavaScript topics. Comment below what you're currently learning or any projects you're working on, and I'll see you in the next one.